What up? 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 Talk royalty. What's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal?
What up with you, baby? What up, world?
Hola, familia.
Well, shit. We got two good topics for y'all: domestic violence and school administrators.
Ooh.
Let's see how this goes. What we starting with first? Just domestic violence.
We can go to the domestic violence.
I say male domestic violence first because it's a lot of males. Well, it really ain't talked about. Everybody think it's females just getting their ass whooped, and it's females out here that's just as manly as men or so.
You said just as manly as men?
Yeah.
Lord, okay.
That's the truth.
I know. Men are being victimized. Domestically victimized. Men being domestically victimized. It's real big. I'm not gonna say that when I see it's equal when I see, somebody a domestic violence situation. But lately they've been putting them on online where there's more women doing it, and it's just the funniest thing in the world. Like I don't understand. I was watching one live, and it was of course somebody was they was making fun of it, but it was an actual live, and she was beating his ass, just throwing him all around and stuff, and they all the little laughing, little emoji thingies that was the interactions without laughing things. I'm just like, I don't see what's so funny. I don't understand. I don't think anybody deserves it, but I don't see where the comedy is, and they love it these days. That's like for views. I don't get it.
I mean, I don't get it neither on either side. Like, well, I'm not gonna say I don't get it. I do. It's like this. People got motherfucking attitudes out here, male and female. And when you get into a relationship, if you don't know a motherfucker, you don't know that you might get your ass whooped for the wrong word or the wrong thing. And it ain't funny either way it go, even though as a comedian, yeah, I do make jokes about it because I see situations where it's like, on a comedian side, it's like, boy, you know fucking better than the head got your little ass with this big ass woman that you know what I'm saying? If you cause a situation, she will beat your ass. And you see these motherfuckers getting tossed around and thrown through walls. And it's like females, especially if they bigger, is gonna do more damage than a bigger nigga to a littler woman. Like, it be looking like some UFC shit in some homes. Motherfucker bitch slamming the nigga through tables and shit. Like, and like I said, it ain't funny, but as a comedian,
That's because when you said it in the way it sounds, but no, it is not funny. I mean, it's not. Point like period.
I mean, it's hard not to laugh as a comedian. But when you take the comedian shit out of it and it's just being a person, like I said, it's wrong on both levels, either side. And it's just like, when it comes to anything that happens to a man, you know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers automatically look at it like, you a man or you a boy, that shit shouldn't hurt you, or you can take it. But it's like, who really can take the ass whooping or won't?
I mean, like, it's not worth it.
Who really can take the ass whooping?
It ain't worth it by any means necessary. The ass whooping or anything that comes with it None of it's worth it.
It ain't. I really feel like it ain't. Like, at the end of the day, if you get to the point where you feel like you gotta put your hands on a motherfucker, or they make you put your hands on a motherfucker, you try to walk away, go to another room. Fuck, if being in the same house is gonna make you have the same feeling, just leave the house for a while. You know? And also, men and women, y'all gotta understand. Stop making it to where a motherfucker can't walk away from it. You know, all that petty ass following the motherfucker to the door, trying to get in front of them in the door, following them out the door. They gonna hop in the car, you gonna hop in the passenger seat. When you hop on a two-piece, then what? You provoking the situation. You preventing the situation from happening. And that's a lot of people's problem. They don't realize. Prevent it from happening. Don't make sure it happens. You know what I'm saying? Don't make sure a motherfucker go upside your head, whether it's a man or a woman. And hell, science and society has proven that women are just as violent, if not more violent.
That's true.
And any fan or viewer that's watching, if you disagree, you can speak up in the comments. But yeah, and it's crazy because even with the law, I think it took so long for motherfuckers to really see that niggas was out here getting their ass whooped. For one, once again, it goes for a man's ego. You ain't just gonna be telling on anybody about how your bitch beat your ass or your woman or wife. And then on top of that, look, when you go to the police and say this bitch beat my ass, they gonna laugh at you. They ain't gonna be too quick to, you know, go and believe you. Or hell, they might even tell you to fucking tighten your pants up, go home and run your fucking house. You never know. Yeah, it's fucked up.
Extremely. I don't care what nobody did. I don't care what the situation was. I don't care who cheated. I don't care. It's not worth it. It is not fucking worth it. I swear on everything, it's not worth it. No domestic violence is worth it. I always try to talk people out of it. You know, back then I would have watched. We got a comment, but now, you know, I'm just, you know, I would have watched because you see people making a fool of themselves, and it's just like, yo, you got your own episode of Jerry Springer right there. So
this nigga said her over there, right?
But now I don't watch. I really don't even like watching it when I see the videos go viral. I'm not sure if it's gonna comment. We got a comment. I got my ass beat one time by a bitch.
The upper right was lethal.
Her right hand was lethal. Oh damn. I hope not. Like
look.
I hope not.
I'm glad you out that situation, bro. You know, I'm glad you out that situation.
Thank you.
Was she a boxer? Can I ask that? Was she a boxer? You said that overhand was lethal. That sounded like she was a boxer. She throwing a overhand like. Overhand.
What's a boxer? I should have known. I'm
just asking. I mean, you don't run across just no ordinary, everyday motherfucker with a lethal overhand right.
So her right hand wasn't really lethal.
I mean, I can't say it wasn't. She could be an ordinary. She could be an ordinary motherfucker with a lethal overhand. I'm just saying, usually that's the boxer.
She just had a strong hand. She was heavy-handed. That's all.
That nigga didn't say, hey, that nigga didn't say the hook, the uppercut, nothing like he said that overhand right. That means that was a punch that she knew and threw and fight with him or whoever on purpose. Like she had that I'ma end this shit punch.
Right now.
Oh, nigga, for real, this shit is over. Thinking that motherfucker over. This shit, what I did, motherfucker.
Hold on, the irony. You see her laughing. See her laughing at the shit. Making stories and scenarios, but talking about it's bad.
Look, I just told you as a comedian though. As a comedian though.
But I ain't no comedian though, so what about me?
Hey, when I start, you know it's hard not to join in. Nah, but for real, I'm glad the brother's out the situation, you know. But yeah, that's crazy, you know. How many brothers went through different kind of abuse? You know, it ain't just, you know, we talking about domestic, but all domestic abuse is not violent.
No.
What if this bitch was the type to just like to lock you in a fucking house or make sure you couldn't go nowhere somehow? Like you went to sleep with $100 in your pocket. You woke up, pockets turned inside out, keys missing. You don't know where your wallet is. This bitch at work with everything in her purse. You call like, baby, you seen my shit? I can't find none of my shit. I can't even leave your house. I ain't got my keys, my wallet, nothing. You got my shit? She like, yeah, nigga, I told you wasn't going nowhere. You like, damn, bitch. I mean, shit. She like, yeah, I see you when I get home. Cook something.
Why you bullshit? I see shit like that before.
See? My point is that that's still domestic violence in a way, ain't it? You trapped in the fucking house, can't go nowhere. And this bitch did it on purpose and will clearly tell you, yeah, I did it. I told you wasn't going nowhere. You at home today. Play your game. Look, play your game and cook something, nigga. I'll see you at 6 when I get off.
That's kidnapping.
That's kidnapping, bullying. Or imagine it could be a relationship out there where, like I said, once again, she don't beat your ass or nothing, but she will. And let's say she pimping you out to her friends and shit.
Oh shit.
Nigga, she slinging your dick around to her friend. Yeah, Jamie ain't had none in about 3 months, so I'm gonna need you to take care of her. She'll be over here at lunch. You like, nah, I ain't doing that. She like, nigga, yeah, you are. The fuck you ain't. You sitting around like, man, that bitch crazy for real. I don't know whether it be enjoying myself or feeling like a hoe.
You surprised with anything else we doing out here?
I don't know.
Shit, I didn't watch somebody say, all you gonna do is sit here, watch the kids, clean up. You gonna be my nutting ass nigga, and I'm gonna take care of you.
Yeah, I've seen those.
You ain't going nowhere. You ain't asking to use my card. You gonna have everybody come up here that you know and sell your little weed, nigga. Like you said, play your video game.
See? Motherfucker talk to you like you ain't shit. Sell your little weed, nigga, and play your motherfucking video game. The fuck? Like, you old bully ass bitch. No, I'm not. I'd rather be homeless. Fuck it. I'm not finna take this shit from you.
And got a whole backpack, a whole pound in his backpack, but she told me, sell you a little weed.
Probably take whatever little money the nigga make too.
Man.
Yeah, motherfucker. We got something called rent and a savings. Thank you.
A huge cut.
Probably got all
This
her
nigga,
homegirls coming up there, all her nigga friends, they homegirls, nigga friends probably coming to him. He probably got a hell of a clientele off her, because just so he won't
hey,
go
look.
nowhere.
This nigga gotta do shit you used to do in school when you was bullied. This nigga gotta tuck a couple 20s in his sock.
That is not funny, y'all.
It's true.
And don't let her be counting. Don't let her be counting what he got bagged up. Oh, nigga, you trying to play me? This shit short. Oh, baby, no. See, I smoked some with Daryl and Cuz. Yeah, okay, nigga. Look, yeah, okay, nigga.
I thought you said you was over here by yourself. You didn't tell me you had nobody in this fucking house. Your ass get robbed.
And motherfucker probably say some shit to a nigga like, what I tell you about having people here when I'm not here? Did you just turn into my mama? But for real, I mean, it's fucked up, you know, either way you rap it. You know what I'm saying?
What's crazy, another thing is, a lot of couples these days, it might be these younger couples, but for some reason they thrive off of that domestic violence in the relationship. They feel like that's what keeps it going.
No, stupid motherfuckers feel like that's how a nigga show them that they love them. And that's bullshit. You know? Like, I never believed that shit. Even when you was a kid and your mama said, this gonna hurt me more than it's gonna hurt you, but I'm doing it out of love. Bullshit. You don't hit on people that you love like that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when you angry and a motherfucker trying to hit you, yeah, you gonna hit back. But when you genuinely love somebody, why do you want to punch them in the face? Where's the love in punching you in the fucking face? Viewer, can you answer that question? Do you have an answer to that question? I don't.
How would you be able to
Because me personally, if I love you, look, if I love you, at that moment that I punched you in the face, love flew the fuck out the window like a bird let out the cage, okay?
Yeah.
I ain't never seen a motherfucker sock a motherfucker and say, love ya.
Whoa.
I'm just being honest here. I've never seen that. Not one time in my life. The day I see that, I expect the motherfucker to punch the motherfucker back and say, love you more, love you too.
See, I wouldn't even have thought it was that far. I can't get over the first one, let alone both of their asses doing it. No, that shit'll make me hell weak.
I didn't say I'm not gonna laugh when I see it. I just said
I wouldn't expect you not to. I just don't know if I would be able to get over the first.
Like, bitch, I love you. I love you too, daddy. It's like the fuck.
hey. Like I said, I never seen it, so the day I see it, I'm gonna be like,
that's some toxic shit. Since they on this toxic shit, that's toxic. Beyond. I mean, but then you think about it, it's like
9 times out of 10. Look, 9 times out of 10 that it's fucking violence in the relationship. It's 9 times out of 10 toxic. And like I said, you got so many of these little girls growing up now who parents didn't raise them right. They didn't get proper etiquette and raising and shit in this shit. And maybe they seen, you know what I'm saying, violence in the household. So, and they cite, that's what, you know what I'm saying, that's what's okay. Daddy beat mama ass 3 times a week. Or maybe it was worse. Maybe it was every day. You know what I'm saying? But I know different motherfuckers that, you know what I'm saying, I don't say no names or nothing, but motherfuckers that told stories like, yeah, ass whoopings was like whoopings for us. Like, you fucked up somewhere on something, you got your ass whooped by my daddy. And my mama was no motherfucking cut from the cloth. Like, she was getting it too. You go to the mall, spend too much money on us with your homegirls when you get home, and for bill short, daddy gonna beat your ass. Shit, I had my own people. I believe they still together to this day. Motherfuckers doing ignorant shit like the bloody spaghetti and burying drawers in the backyard. Like, nigga, that shit was toxic back then. We just didn't call it that. We just called it ignorance and what's the other word? Hood voodoo and shit. I ain't finna bury nobody drawers in the backyard to keep your ass from me. I'm sorry. Because you fuck around and keep the devil with your ass and not know it. You sitting around, neither one of y'all in love, but neither one of y'all gonna leave and one of y'all dead. No, 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 no.
Man, look,
we may not, one of us may not be dead, but somebody gonna be severely disabled. So
I ain't even trying to go that far. I ain't even trying to go that far. Because you gotta look at it. You beating on each other and shit. Say she yellow, pretty, and all that. But nigga, if she is pretty with marks on, now you done turned her all brown and half yellow, looking like a tiger or something around this motherfucker. Because all the bruises and put on. Now you don't want her, another nigga don't want her, and she really probably don't want you because you done beat on her. Or you done beat her into the point where now, yeah, she beat your ass because she feel like she don't want nobody but you now. You done beat her into submission. Now she gonna beat you into submission because she like, I ain't going nowhere. I'm stuck with this nigga. This reality. See, a lot of motherfuckers think that after you punch, puncture, choke, slam, beat a motherfucker, they're gonna be happy for you to walk away. But people don't understand that Stockholm syndrome shit. They go deeper than just you the kidnap the motherfucker and all they know is you for the next 3 to 5 years. So now all this motherfucker they know is you and you kicking off their ass, saying whatever you saying to them, putting it in them like a drill sergeant. So now they think you gonna walk away. Motherfucker like, hell no, I done fell in love with this crazy in my life. And I'll be damned.
it's so acceptable at that point. It's so normal. It's beyond acceptable. God knows. And domestic violence on women, that's normal. I don't see nothing declining. I
want to kind of change
But
this
see,
up.
that's the problem. Let me say this real quick. Excuse me. That's the problem, though, is that it shouldn't be a normalcy to it, whether it's male or female.
Yeah.
Change this up a little bit. I was actually looking at something earlier today about a DC prison, about a racial thing for all the white inmates, talking about they can't get none of their privileges to read papers and shit like that, or be to represent themselves, to try to be their own lawyers and shit like that in the classes and all that. Now, if this is true,
is this the one pertaining to the certain inmates, which would have been the inmates?
Yeah, I guess it's certain inmates. I want to say February 6th inmates. This is what they call it.
Yeah, January. From the rioters.
Yeah.
I mean,
information.
Here's the ticket about that.
To learn more laws to get out of trouble. That could be one of the things.
Look, here's the ticket about that. It is true. And it's been happening all over the place. It's even happening in fucking Kansas right now. Lockdown because this group of prisoners attacked the guard and ain't the guard or whatever the fuck. So everybody's on 23-1. And then, they decide to let you go back to regular shit for about a week. And a kite gets found or something gets said, and it could be old or it could be new. So back to 23-1. And yeah, when you lock down, they not worried about giving you a book to read. They not worried about giving you no paper to write shit with.
Yeah.
They not worried about it. And you would think they'd be smart enough to realize, okay, who the fuck asked for a particular thing? What do we found? What written on or whatever? Like, do y'all fucking job. I want the fucking job. But to make their job easier and not to do it, they rather just take every fucking thing away. If they feel like you're a problem character, they rather just take every fucking thing away. How can you be a problem if you have nothing?
My argument with this is for them to do it to all the Caucasian people is hilarious. That's why I'm coming to it for. That's why I'm bringing something up. I think it's hilarious. Because let any one of us, black folks, us niggers, sit here and do some ignorant shit like that. I guarantee that wouldn't be speaking up right now.
I mean, well, here's the ticket about that, bro. I was just watching Dr. What's his name, and he was talking about this white cop that's going to jail, planting dope on motherfuckers for the years that he was. And like he said, he don't think that officer would have been quite caught or investigated had he not been doing it to white people.
Yeah.
Which all that does is go back to my argument before of what I said about they don't worry about it and don't feel our pain until it happened to them. Everybody walks around and runs around not fucked up about it until it happens to them or until it affects them. No. The fact that it could affect you, the fact you can put yourself in that motherfucker's shoes, it should affect you. You either gonna say, yes, I'm with it, or no, I'm against it. Yes, it is funny that it was happening to white boys, and I'm wondering, was it a black or white ward?
I don't know.
But at the end of the day, yeah, look here, it's a problem that's gonna be looked at in that prison and many other prisons because it happened to them white boys, to them Caucasian boys. Because they ain't fucked up when niggas complain, and niggas don't complain long enough. We don't keep complaining going. We'll eventually do what they want and just shut the fuck up. Ain't nobody paying me no attention. Forget about it.
So, I guess my question is, who, like, what race was it that was being racist? Was it the Caucasians or was it just?
That's a good question.
I'm just trying to figure out who.
I mean, well, that right there is a question that you already had an answer to. History done showed you that. They done showed you that.
I feel like pretty soon niggas is gonna be running these prisons themselves.
Maybe we will, maybe we won't. But here's the ticket. I don't hear a lot of stories throughout history and war of a whole bunch of niggas pillaging, plundering, and tearing shit up. Now, I'm gonna say this. Are we so savage? Has there been slavery in our home country in this? Riddle me that, Batman.
Man, look.
Oh, shoot.
I can't get that one. Yeah, you hit that on the money, sir. So
anytime they feel like black, brown, and even they own is a threat, a motherfucker mysteriously die. And sometimes it don't even be all that mysterious. It be like blatantly, nah, you know they killed that. It's like, I don't know what brand offer niggas keep turning down, come up dead. But you know, I said I ain't no conspiracy nothing. Look at all the mysterious, powerful, or was getting powerful black men then died. Even just here recently with Dog. Dog, yeah, Master J, Pop, Tory, Pun.
yeah. Shit.
The niggas think this shit look like
I didn't know they
street beef, some shit like that, but it's bigger than that. It always is.
Back in Colorado, in Kansas City.
Who?
Mega.
Who is that? Oh, never mind.
Mega.
What they call it,
What you whispering?
No, they had a rally today. MAGA did. On 18th and Vine, supposedly. For what?
Let's talk about these damn Karens, man.
Oh.
I'm about to start doing some Karen segments.
Okay.
So talk about what?
They don't want
some Karens. I'm gonna start doing some Karen segments. I'm gonna start doing.
Hey, one more again.
I'm gonna start doing Karen segments. I'm gonna start doing it next week on the live show.
Karen segment.
So, yeah.
Fuck Karen. I don't like her. I don't feel like people should deal with. I feel like being a Karen or a Ken should be against the law, man. They always in somebody's business. They're never minding their own. Like I told you, I want to see a Karen or a Ken getting their ass whooped. Like when being Karen goes wrong, that's what segment I want to come up. I don't just want to see Karen call the police and be the dumbass to go to jail. I want to see Karen get her ass by the person she's trying to Karen.
I was actually watching one earlier. This white chick stopped this.
I even narrate that shit. Send me your video. I will narrate the fuck out of it. And in this moment, Karen realized she's going to get a 5 to 10. She withdrawn. And then put fucking sound effects on the punches and shit. Wow! Bitch, didn't I tell you? Wow!
Yeah. Sure.
So that'll be a nice segment. I like it. But let's get into this administrative situation and the bullshit they said.
all right, what you gonna play this?
Yeah.
Are you a podcast?
Can our girl see this with us?
It's your new online recording studio.
Yeah, I see it.
You can say goodbye to technical problems. Because with Riverside, you'll get up to 4K video.
Okay, we heard you. Can you call it because she won't let us call it?
Yeah, that's phone number.
916. Well, he could have turned off the ringer. Oh my God! You want to get naked, lady?
All right, guys. I didn't like your phone.
You don't need
Guys,
to.
let's try to just stay calm and cool. Okay? So now what's this?
Stop looking at him like it's her. Talk to him. He's trying to help you.
Let me get the number. 916. Is that everything in my pocket?
You want to calm him down?
You have not, bro. I'm still waiting for that.
Well, if it's in his pocket, it won't ring because he turned off your ringer. But you're also accusing us of, even though he just emptied out everything in his pocket. Here's his pocket with his vape in it. Do you want to turn it out?
Guys, can we?
She can't. Well, if they have my number, then they have my phone.
Well, let's.
We don't have your phone. I just spoke it right here. You walk right behind me.
How about you type it in?
You type it in.
I did not do
It was right now. Is it in your purse, man? I'm so sorry. Really? I am sorry.
All right, cool.
I apologize. No, you're not. Just freaked out. I'm spilling.
Are you serious?
Yeah. With
Dr. Rich, that's his name. Yeah, I fucked with him. But see, did you see the one where the Karen called into his show?
yeah, I seen that one too.
Like, bro, I'm like him, bitch. I'm not finna deal with you. Why you keep calling my fucking phone?
I'm blown away. Her phone was in her purse. Like, did she not?
The
She seen her
whole
dick in there
time.
through her purse, but her phone was on top of every fucking thing. You could tell it was.
Yeah, she just reached in there and got it.
Right. She didn't have to dig through her purse like
And
that.
she kept digging in that motherfucker.
She said her ringer was off because they turned it off.
Right.
My mind is just blown. I'm sorry.
She was just full of shit. And that be the problem. That be the problem with them. They be full of shit and trying to start shit. Run up on the wrong motherfucker, you gonna get what the fuck you wanted. Can't let your hands be discriminatory. Male or female, bitch, you not gonna run up on me being, you are the threat.
That's crazy.
You trying to start some bullshit because you white and I'm black? You think I'm gonna die today and not make it home to my family for your stupid ass? No. Bitch, you gonna back the fuck up or I'm gonna back the fuck up.
Sorry, my mind is blown. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's why I need to start doing these camera segments because like he be having motherfucking cameras mad at him.
That is really crazy.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry.
Just accuse the nigga like you got my phone, nigga. I have to.
My mind is just gone.
It's like you need to enforce something. Like what do you need to enforce? Call the police.
And she was too serious. She was not coming up off that shit.
My mind is just gone. Out of all the shit that I just seen, that shit is.
And then here's the thing about it, bitch. How I'ma get your phone if it was in your purse? Like, we all in the shoe store. You telling me you just set your purse on the floor or whatever in the shoe store and walked away? Wouldn't the motherfucker take a whole purse and leave the store?
This is part of the reason why I was mad earlier. Ain't nobody got time for this shit. Oh my god, that is
Just retarded. And then at the end of the day, after you done reached in your purse 20 fucking times, and see, that's why God's so good and work in mysterious ways. Because God called that phone like, bitch, no, your phone right here in your purse, like you said it was. Shut the fuck up. Get out these people's face today.
All right.
these white bitches is crazy. I love my white people, but just like we got crazy black folks, crazy white bitches. Crazy black bitches, crazy white bitches. Crazy Asian bitches.
I feel like you got more crazy white bitches out there than black.
But they believe they gonna act that way. They, for one, they have no shame whatsoever in the way they act whatsoever. Because for
Why
one,
would they? They're not taught to have shame.
Facts. But they know they got Roger driving down the street in his pickup truck. That at any point in time, if he sees some shit going down, he gonna jump in, and they also got the police. So it don't matter what the fuck they do. It don't matter how stupid they are, and how stupid whatever it is, they do the shit because they can get it. They got backup. they know they got backup.
And see, that be the problem. Motherfuckers give their backup a chance to get there. No. When you approach me knowing you coming to start a situation, I'm going to give you what you want to get the fuck on. Moving on with my day, bitch.
I think I still got it. Let me see.
I just had to leave you peoples with that one. I thought that was like, what the fuck?
No, that's beyond what the fuck. That shit is wild beyond any fucking means. I'm just fucking like, bruh. What that car say? Damn it. It's this car that drives. It's this truck driving around the town. I call it town. And it got this bumper sticker. So it says back up because if you hit this car with my kids in here, I'm gonna beat your ass until the cops come. That's the bumper.
I like it. Sounds custom.
That's
While she bullshit, put that on her window in the van.
that motherfucker tells it all. Can't nobody save your life all the fucking time. The cops ain't gonna save your life all the time. And I was gonna be there fast enough. So you might want to choose wisely when and who and how you want to fucking act when you want to pull a Karen. Move.
I mean, hey, you would think that would be, but you know what? So many of these videos coming out with motherfuckers curring out. No, I don't give a fuck if I'm the UPS man, the mailman, the milkman, a man, period. You run up on me, I'ma fuck you up. Just like that sheriff nigga that was following the black paper man, knowing he had seen him before. I would have whooped your fucking ass. You would have pulled up saying something to me. Nigga, you was off duty, whether I knew who you was or not. And then that's the bad part. Motherfucker, you know I've been working in this neighborhood. You know me. I know who you is. You all over TV and shit. I'll sit your old ass down, boy. When you off duty, you supposed to be relaxing, enjoying your fucking time, fishing and drinking a beer or something, motherfucker. You out here fucking with me while I'm doing my job. Calling your friends, wasting my motherfucking tax money.
Wow. Well,
There's some bitch out here got motherfucking investigated. Helping the dope man and shit. Corrupt cops, bruh. They everywhere.
So to update on this little situation from yesterday, had to talk with the principal, vice principal, administrator. And for me, it didn't go well for me because even after the vice principal seen the videos, and you clearly see that this child did not hit this girl. Thank you, Cardi. What he said was, I stand by my, he said, I stand by my teacher. Speaking of the woman who made the allegation of this child, her witnessing this boy hitting on this girl. Now, again, you have absolutely no proof. None. At first, she was going to come forward. Now she won't. He's going to stand by his staff member.
Oh, wait. You said first she won't, then she what?
No, she was supposed to be there. And then it turned into not. Or not.
Have we seen the video?
Yeah.
They seen the video?
Yes.
Supposedly,
They see the video clearly shows him not hitting her.
Yeah, they showed not no. As a matter of fact, that was not hitting.
How do you not admit to yourself when there's clear evidence for you to view to show you a motherfucker's innocence? You still won't say innocent. So now the school want to play like the courts. So you know what? Bitch, you not the court. So what happened is you can go ahead and pay out your ass for this blood on my leg. Hell of a lawsuit right there. And I would file quick. Ain't no lawyer that wouldn't love to eat this shit up and get y'all money for the blood on y'all lip.
What I wanted, what we wanted them to understand, you know, me and the dad want them to understand that you can't just go around, you know, especially being a black man, a young black man or child, however you want to put it, he's a young man, accusing them of you know,
horrific shit
on a woman or a female, period. And then not only that, it unfortunately it was a white woman who accused them, and that don't sit well, right? That doesn't sit well with someone who for one wasn't raised like that, and two, if this was outside of school, or you know, somebody would have wanted to pursue any kind of legal action, it would have got bad over an accusation. So my thing is, if you've seen it, then you've seen it. But as everything is showing, you've seen absolutely nothing. So during the call, it was frustrating. I'm not gonna lie, it was very frustrating. Somebody dropped off the call. Dad dropped off the call because of the frustration. What I wanted them to understand that is that you just can't do that. You can't accuse somebody of doing that. And then the fact that a lot of times what is going on now in the schools is kids are afraid to talk because they're at school and y'all don't listen. Y'all stick up for your staff member, your fellow staff member. And that's a prime example right there of why these kids go through, they go through the bullying, they go through abuse from teachers, they go through whatever it is at school, and they don't feel comfortable, and they don't feel safe enough to talk to the teachers or administration, because no matter what,
and that's why
you're not going to outside, you're going to go with the administration, and that's just not that.
That's why kids gotta start and parents need to start letting their kids know it's okay to record in the classroom. You know what I'm saying? Record this motherfucker doing what they do. You know what I'm saying? Because like you said, If you want to have the teacher back so bad, and these teachers have been found wrong or shit with these kids when cameras have been recording in the classroom, yeah, start encouraging your child. If you having a problem with this teacher for some reason all the time, record these motherfuckers. Even if it ain't them saying it to you per se, still record it. Because if they send it to another kid, they might be sending it to you next.
And see, now I think about it, and it happened the same way with my other kid when he was being bothered in class, and then what the teacher did was claim to what she said, what she had claimed. This is her claim. She put him in the back of the class, knowing that there was already problems between them students.
I remember that.
Yeah. So what she did was she put him back there because she thought that he could, be a good example.
Being for himself.
But
Thought he was toughen up.
It turns into him swinging with the book, because he kept saying over and over again. So in my opinion, she set him up for that. She was wrong. She put him in that situation. Now with this same administrator, what he did was he pretty much told you can't be doing that when somebody's bothering you. Need to tell the teacher. He did tell the teacher numerous times, but she brought to you a whole nother story. A whole nother story. I got the story from my child. I believe his story for one. Because that the way it happened and what had happened, he didn't like how it happened, and he don't react until he is triggered. Because I tell him all the time. Matter of fact, this is what I teach my kids. If you tell somebody to stop, and you tell the teacher, and they don't stop, it's up to you how many times you want to let it keep going. Because if you're going to let it keep going and you say, you know what, I told you to stop, the teacher, I told her to stop, you won't stop, knock their ass out or do what you got to do. That's how we roll, and there's no reason for you to be getting bullied. And apparently, he listened to me. It just hit me. My baby did listen to me. I'm glad that he listened. But because if he didn't, he would have been getting hit, and the little boy would have kept hitting them, and they would have kept fucking with him and poking at him. No, we don't do that. So I'm proud that he did that. But that same administrator, he took the teacher's side when the teacher was in the wrong for one. And of course, she lied about it, and then she told another story. Like I said, my son's story matched up with the way she explained her shit when she knew she shouldn't have did it. She did it anyway. So the way she told it, I'm sure he's gonna be like, yeah, my child, my kid was the one who.
Can I ask a question? Can I ask a question? From that situation, is this the same teacher or?
This is the same administrator, assistant principal, but a different teacher. The first situation it happened in the gym. I mean, the second situation happened in the gym, the one we were just talking about, but this first one happened in class.
I know. I'm saying the teacher that so-called witnessed the punch, is it the same teacher that situation happened?
Don't know.
Probably should investigate that. You probably should investigate that with your lawsuit because, like I said,
we felt like that's who needed to be there, and not only did she need to be there. If you seen this, and nobody else seen this, we're gonna get it right.
Y'all better than me. I would have said
nobody else seen it, so you owe him an apology.
I would have. Hey, look. I would have. You better than me. I would have said we need to redo this. Put postpone this meeting till you get this bitch in here. Oh, they said it just like that.
No, she knows it. She knows it's.
I'll put a postpone that meeting until this bitch get in here.
Look here. The way that they handled it, you can handle it that way. The way you handled it, thank you, because now I can go see and seek legal action for you motherfuckers slandering and defamating my child, for one. Wrongfully accusing my child when the video shows my child's not guilty of punching nobody. He's breaking up the fight because the fucking teachers wasn't rushing over to break up the fucking fight.
See, that's my concern right there.
And it looked like both of the motherfuckers that was fighting is probably his homegirls. So he was really breaking up a fight between his homegirls.
Which we definitely explained. You don't do that. Well, for one, you don't do that. I'm sorry. In this day and age, you don't do that. Let them girls fight it out. Friends.
Hey, I respect and commend that young man that you raised for doing that. Because not enough motherfuckers are doing that. Too many niggas is sitting around waiting to see a titty flop out or something like they ain't never seen titties over breaking up a fucking fight between black folks. And it could have been white. It could have been white and black. He probably still would have broke the shit up. So I commend him for breaking the shit up, for being a kid brave enough to break up the fight.
Yeah, he did it because one, a boy jumped in and was punching the girl. A boy. So you got one girl on the ground. She's getting hit, and then the girl on the ground, her people come up, which is a boy, and start hitting the girl that's doing the hitting. And so what he did was, which his friend was the one that was doing the hitting, what he did was he went and pulled her.
You said his friend was gonna hit the boy?
No. His friend was the one hitting
the girl.
In the process of hitting the girl.
Ah.
She had her on the ground, and what he did was, when the boy jumped in, he went and grabbed her. He pulled her out.
I would have probably punched my homeboy. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I mean,
unless that was his sister.
If that was his sister,
I would have probably bopped my homeboy. Nah, nigga, you ain't finna get no bitch in front of me.
Real quick, that's all I'm saying.
But I still commend you for breaking up the fight. And still preventing shit from escalating more further than what could have been.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'll sue the fuck out of school, though. Once again, it's a bunch of motherfuckers with a job and a job title that ain't doing their damn job.
He got suspended longer than everybody, and he was the one that was not hitting. He didn't get suspended for fighting. He got suspended for disruption, and this is a new one. He said today. He said disruption and disrespect. Disruption, disrespect, and igniting a scene, igniting a situation.
Igniting or incite?
Inciting a situation, sorry. He added those today.
Yeah. I'm gonna say this.
I was kind of like
any smart judge or person that sees that video. Now I don't know if that was the entire video that I seen, but from what I seen, the young man in the black didn't do nothing but pull a motherfucker off of a motherfucker and apparently out of a situation.
And she was pulled right
How in the fuck?
He ran back into it, and he was pushed back.
How in the fuck is that inciting anything?
in disrespect. I didn't understand where the disrespect part came from. Cause he ain't never been disrespectful. And when they heard that his name, they like, not him. Are you sure? But you got one motherfucker who knows damn well he just that fucking ignorant that he gonna stand by the person that said, I seen him hitting on that girl. So that's what we're gonna deal with, and that's what really just kept taking the cake. That shit there. So
I say, yes, buddy. You clearly saying you want to lose your job, and thank you for the money. Cause yeah,
they want to teach him it's over. This is solved. No, but you're missing the point, though. The point is, for one, the accusation part. When you have the evidence in your face, this is just like a fucking trial. The evidence is right there, but just because somebody said something, they're gonna take their word, even though evidence.
It's time to put that video out and let it go viral with the story and get a lawyer and sue. Because that's the only way you're gonna really fix this. Because bullshitting and lollygagging around with them, that shit gonna end up on this record. Now, this is the other thing. This the other thing.
They did change this though, that it will not go on there, and the fact that he will be able to stay in his sports. He wasn't gonna get kicked out of the team.
Cool. That was my other question. Is he still on the team? But here's the fucked up part about all that. I'm glad that he can stay on the team. I'm glad it's not gonna be on his record. But why does it still have to be on his conscience that you motherfuckers is pointing that finger at him like that?
And the fact that y'all would think that he would do something like that, and y'all known him all his school years.
With video evidence.
He's
and
the
see,
highest.
I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this real quick. I don't trust them now. Because you have video evidence showing he didn't do it. And for you to say, I'm gonna rock with this bitch because she said it.
And I'm like, bruh, this is what happens every day to young, well, in black males in general. And then it's a motherfucker like you who gonna endorse the shit and let it slide. That's where my problem lies. And it's not the fact that you're another black man. It's the fact that you're a whole motherfucking human being.
I feel like it makes it worse that you're a black man.
Yeah, it makes it 100 times worse.
Like shit. You as a black man to sit here and see video evidence, motherfucker.
Multiple videos and said it. You sat there bluntly said that.
And to still stand behind this motherfucker ass teacher bitch and say, I'm gonna, bitch, what is you standing on besides stupidity? I would have rather the nigga pulled me to the side, shook my hand, and said, hey, I'm really just giving you niggas a lawsuit.
Kept talking about I had a talk with him. Yeah, you did. You telling me what you said, but what you're saying to me now is total bullshit. Like you're full of shit. Point blank, period. And we are grown, so that's how we're gonna put it. And that's how the shit was put.
Boy.
He don't sit right with me.
That nigga ain't sitting right with nobody. How the fuck? And if it was a white man, it would be like, I understand it. You white, it's a white thing, you just don't want to listen. But you a whole nigga. Seeing evidence that plainly showed he didn't do it. You still, first of all, you let her not show up. How she don't show up on a fucking school day, bro? All out the blue.
And you know what? The funny thing was they said fighting would have been a week suspension. That's what he said.
But they got 2 days.
Technically, they got.
If I was y'all, I would have hit up the school board. Has this shit even went to the school board? Does the school board know about the situation or this administration? Man, I hit the school board up with a lawyer. First of all, I'll go get a lawyer. And I had a lawyer to do all the motherfucking rest of the shit. Honestly, bro, this shit is wrong. There's no way in here you see fucking video evidence, multiple video evidence showing this motherfucker innocent. And you try to hit him with some disrespect. Bitch, first of all, did he really disrespect you? And who the fuck are you? You're not his parent.
I figured out where the extra shit came from. I didn't spend him for fighting. I spent him for this. And then he added some extra shit. And it's just like, whoa. I know I'm not tripping. The disruption, but the disrespect and the inciting situation.
Here's my thing. Are you fucking the teacher that's accusing my child?
That's the problem. I want to know who she is. Period.
I mean, that Batman, are you fucking the teacher that's accusing my child? Because how the fuck all of a sudden it's a meeting? You're obligated to show up because you're the accuser. One. For two.
That's why I say I would never had that meeting until that bitch showed the fuck up. We got the co-star this. You get this bitch in here.
And for two, why the fuck are you not at school on a school day?
And hold on, look, he missed his tests, right? They don't have school Friday. They had 4 days of school. This is a 4-day week.
Because it's holiday.
No, they don't be having school. Well, is it? But that's normally in their schedule though too. So you got.
Well, no, it's not holiday yet. It's holiday for the college, but they about to go holiday too.
So yeah, so you got that. Go to school today, finally. Gotta get sent home and say you can't come back because you got a quarantine until the 13th, till Monday.
What? So damn, okay. So the bitch got COVID. That's the next question.
It was a student in the classroom.
Who got COVID? They ain't sent the letter home about.
The student it wasn't at school today. They was at school yesterday, and they got the results this afternoon, and they had started calling everybody.
So is that why this teacher wasn't there? Is the teacher the outbreak monk?
It was a student in his class.
In the class that the fucking teacher's in? Y'all ain't getting where I'm going with this. This is some shit. It's a little bit too much going on for y'all to still be trying to accuse this student of something. And motherfuckers can't show up. And then now
This
shit down, nigga.
It's like 10 or 14.
How many days are you supposed to quarantine? About to go on their website.
10 to 14, like you said.
Today is Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
Thursday. He can go back Monday.
That's not 10 days.
That's his quarantine.
That's not 10 days.
And he told me that they said the 16th or 17th. But she called it the 13th, which is Monday.
It sounds like a little. It sounds like a whole lot of bullshit. Okay, you want to play bullshit? Hey, call him and ask him if he want to play bullshit. Tell him Uncle Swamp's gonna come to town and we're gonna play bullshit.
All right, y'all.
I guarantee. Getting him out of here the first fucking round of the game.
All right, Talk Royalty. Shit, we about to get off this motherfucker. Give us like 2 to 5 minutes.
Whoa, so sorry.
Give us 2 to 5 minutes. We'll be on with the after hours. Other than that, shit, one love and peace.
You motherfuckers come tap into the after hours. Give us a few more comments. We like the ones we got, but we needed more. You hoes tap in now. You hear? We'll see y'all at the after hours now.